Okay, let's get this stream started by starting up Skyrim and hoping Skissy loads within respectable time, which it has. Mentioning Skissy, Skissy64, aka Skissy CC for the special, basically Skissy for the special edition. I'm kind of glad they went with Skissy64 because none of the other combinations were particularly dignified or easy to say, like Skissy C. You know, it sort of sounded like you mistyped it. You didn't sound particularly bright saying it. So, nah, Skissy loads really fast. Skyrim, that takes forever to load. Sometimes it goes instantly, sometimes it doesn't, and there it goes now. So, but Skissy64 has just had an alpha, so it is going to happen. Whether it happens before Skywind or Skyblivion, I don't know. I don't know whether it will be an actual proper release before then. Because the Fallout 4 one I've been told isn't a full version, it doesn't have much going for it. It has enough to make it essential for things like transfer settlements, but it doesn't have enough for other things. Also, if you're wondering what these are basically me testing with an EMB. Well, testing EMBs specifically. Because EMBs made everything on Solstheim have this hideous yellow glow. Like everything. I look at the horizon and, well, the entire bottom of it was yellow and it was horrible. Everything else was nice about EMB, but if I'm going to have to fuck around with weather just to make it work, it's not something I particularly want to do because I like the default weather. It sets the mood. It's over 800 hours I've gotten used to seeing the same sky. But basically everything on Solstheim had this hideous yellow glow. I'll see it when it goes to daylight. First I'm just going to try and remember what I'm doing. Oh yes, Sunstone and Neloth. Neloth. I don't think anyone ever wants to talk to a Telvanni. Unless you are a Telvanni. But even then I'm not convinced you want to talk to other Telvanni. They're kind of Telvanni. They're kind of assholes, it's kind of what they do. Boing. And no, none of this was in like Morrowind Solstheim. Because Morrowind Solstheim, well, it wasn't pretty. It was, well, nothing in Morrowind was particularly pretty because the graphics in it have aged horrendously. You can't backpedal away from me, you coward. Because the backpedaling was really annoying because they would just go. I say I can't. You can't run as fast backwards with a sword, but casting magic. There was nothing stopping you going backwards at high speed. It's really irritating. Anyway. So, nah. Oh, that's a house with a little basement that crashed. Also, I have no idea what was causing the script crashes. I really don't. Actually, well, we've got some hell of an elven out. I don't even know. I don't know if it requires it to be daylight, but oh, it doesn't seem to be coming back. So, if you use them with Uriel's bow, they sort of blow up. They're explosive, like that. And of course, the Spriggan's kind of invincible. Why wouldn't it be? But now let's see if it does what it's supposed to. No, if you fire it at the sun, it's supposed to. Well, it's supposed to rain like sun damage down. Sort of basically call an airstrike. It's not. Oh, again. Because you healing up once wasn't annoying enough. Spriggan still go into like a ridiculously tough mode, and then they oh, I can't even kill it fast enough. I can't do enough damage to it to actually kill the fucker. And it's gonna chase me for the rest of my life, isn't it? Oh, hook point. Do I even have anything useful? I have like billions of poisons. Do I need some food? Apples. There we go. Now I'm gonna have infinite stamina, pretty much. Run away! Can't kill the Spriggan, so run away. Not powerful enough to kill it. I kind of hoped the arrow would kill it instantly. It did not. Because Oriel's bow is not very good. I mean, it's even worse vanilla. I'm pretty sure I buffed it up to be at least like Daedric equivalent. But of course it's not exactly the best is Daedric weaponry anyway. Armour it is. Daedric armour is by far the best heavy armour in the entire game. But I don't think Daedric... I'm pretty sure Daedric weapons are worse than Dragonbone, but the thing is, Dragonbone armour is vanilla and harder to get to than Daedric armour, and yet, to be honest, it's a million times easier to craft. Because, let's face it, Dragon Bones and Dragon Scales are hardly rare. I mean, Daedra Hearts are ridiculously rare. There's only a few that actually are guaranteed spawns. And you just gotta look out with, like, apothecaries. I think that's how you say it, apothecary. I don't know. You ungrateful little mage bitch, where are you? Grateful little mage. I was trying to help you kill this thing and then you try and kill me. How rude. Must shoot arrows into me. There we go. I had to shoot the arrow into the knee and it just so happened to be the one that crippled it. I mean, that's funny. I like doing stupid shit. I mean, you're not playing Elder Scrolls unless you're doing some degree of stupid shit. So, oh no. Not another one. Didn't I cure? No, I did. I had not cure. Oh, Neloft Stone. Huh. I thought I did. Then again, he's only going to demand that I clean it anyway. Why he wants the bandits freed, I don't know. I don't want anyone would want the bandits freed. Like Reavers freed. I'll just let them fight it. Oh, leave me to fight the hideous beast. I mean, I don't... What? So when you play Fallout, look at it.
I feel different somehow. More myself. There's something you need?
Ah! Genetic clones! Obviously, a semi-ret and, you know, there's a pool of pool of faces NPCs can use. And sometimes, no matter what happens, no matter how big that pool is, you're going to come across a pair of genetic clones at some point. It's inevitable. It's going to happen.
I don't think you belong. Heartstone. Master Neloth believes they may be fragments from inside. I'm just having. I don't mean to be rude,
Why
but
are
I
you
need
out here? Aren't you supposed to be in the tower assisting the
How is summoning work? If you must know, I am trying to get this Ash Guardian spell to work. Now let me concentrate. Besides, shouldn't you be worrying about the damage to the tower?
Master Neloth has tasked Lenya with repairing the tower. Why aren't you doing this in the lab, where it would be safer for all of us?
The lab is too small. Also, I need the ashy soil. Master Neloth knows what I'm doing. No need to bother him about it, though.
We don't get many visitors. Is there
Yeah, no need to bother Neloth about anything. So does bitch at you.
No Ash Guardian.
Now,
Maybe the book has something.
Nope, I think he's just going to be fighting the Ash Guardian. Weird and wonderful colonial architecture. This is going to look a bit awkward because I am bigger than normal, so I'm going to probably... It's not too bad going up, but going down can be really, really weird. Just...
You again. Didn't I see you in... You refer to the tomes of esoteric knowledge that old Hermaeus Mora has scattered? Is this somehow connected to your search for Mira? Have you? The actual...
That's because it... Oh! Crash! So, I just don't know why Skyrim just crashes randomly. I mean, the fact that it's 32-bit and I'm trying to run it with HD graphics probably doesn't help, but to be honest, Skyrim's default textures are so ugly. They're just so low res. I mean, I don't have a high-res monitor. I have a 1366 by 768, I believe, monitor. I do not have a particularly high-res monitor, but I need at least HD graphics because otherwise it's just... everything's just an ugly, blurry mess. And unfortunately, as I said, Skissy 64 hasn't been built yet, so I can't migrate to the special edition. I'd also need to migrate that mod that I will never use in this stream ever. You might have seen it once or twice, and has Swallow Corpse interaction.
Have you? Well then, you should know better than him. But he is subtler. You seem to have escaped the fate of many who find themselves ensnared forever by the law. Found one? Yes. And you... Dangerous knowledge is still knowledge and therefore useful. Usually turns out to be the most useful, in my experience. Now that is a dangerous path indeed. You may end up like Mirak, of course. Too power-mad Dragonborn. It could. Oh yes. They're not hard.
Trust me, you can find a lot more. There's actually quite a few of them. Hell, he's got one.
Yes, I haven't been idle. But my book isn't what you're looking for. But I do know where to find a black book that can help you. Yes, I do. I haven't been able to get it, though. Forbidden knowledge was somewhat of a specialty of the dwarves, eh? It seems the ancient Dwemer discovered. I found their reading room in the ruins of Nachar.
Because the Dwemer can read an Elder Scroll technology, why not a Daedric artifact as well?
But perhaps the... To Nachardak, then. Follow me.
There we go. Being actually civil, because I'm helping him. And I'm pretty sure he gives you this scummy little room. Oh, down he goes. I'm probably going to go through the floor, so... I mean, the special edition should be a hell of a lot more stable. I mean, people have said it is. Oh no! I actually just drop a bit higher up, that's it. Just see myself fall down. The other part, I'm a chat viewer. So... Oh! Oh, sorry, I didn't notice your Game Boy LOL Pro.
Another
Okay. Also,
etheric orb.
Neloth is unkillable. He's essential because it's Skyrim. It's not Morrowind. You can kill him in Morrowind, though. He does. Neloth both exists in Morrowind, and you can kill him in Morrowind. So, you know, it might be something. You know, I will stream Skywind at some point, but I'll have to have played it through first. You know, I kind of want to just sit there for a couple of hours and play it. I mean, I know the basic plot of Morrowind, so, but I kind of want to play Skywind on my own first, so... And yeah, I'll probably kill Neloth because, well, I don't like Telvanni. Oh. Oh, it's on moss. I never even knew that was there. Also, if you choose, you know, one of the abandoned starts for Live Another Life, one of the Solstheim ones, dumps you pretty much right next to this ruin. And guess what? It's full of bandits. Because everything's full of bandits. Because if it's got something semi-worth having, Reavers will move in. And Reaver bandits is synonymous with each other. Reavers are just Dunmer bandits. Because Dunmer have to be different. I'm sure you can kill him with console command. I mean, you can unessential him. I don't think he's script essential. At least at a certain point, anyway. When I say script essential, I mean no matter what you do, you cannot kill a script essential. Well, technically I can, but you know, it's not a vanilla thing that you can do, and it's not something I will ever show off in this stream, but it is possible. Fail. Oh, this one's a bit stronger. Maybe this one won't die in one shot. No, you took a lot more hits. And now you're dead. But basically, everything on when I had the EMB, everything on it's not a particularly good shot, but pretty much everything on the horizon was bright yellow up to about here. It was horrible. You changed from your strong weapon to your weapon that bet you've got a knife. Gotta love the bandit. Gotta love the enemy AI. Oh, goddess, you spammy mage. Spammy mage. Oh yeah, I don't have like any potion. I just have like a million. I just have like a million bloody poisons, so... Yeah, let's apply this generic poison. Oh, he fell in the water. Oh, that's tragic. Oh, he needs frost, so I move like a slug. Where is he? And I only need more points because there's another spammy mage. And there is like no way that player can ever spam like that either. Oh yeah, I can't even what? It's not even letting me shout. Oh, shout's locked up again. It does that. Oh yes, it's stuck on that piece of crap. And apparently ice stops me from shouting. Apparently. Huh. No. Dude. Where do I have to go? Fine. Wrong one. Close enough, it works. It works just as well. Oh, Reaver Lord, you're far less dangerous at close range because you're just trying to sword me. And Neloth's a spammy mage, so things blow up. I'm not.
Certainly knew how to build for the age. These towers powers have outlasted their creators.
I don't know. Yaga and Bago is still going.
The charm. The book we're after is right inside them. The book is housed inside that dome. I'll need to unlock the door for us. Let's get on with it.
Of course, one book that can help you is locked away behind an openable door because only Nelloc has the key.
The Dwemer of Nachardak appear to have been fond of these control pedestals. Luckily, I found a cube to operate it inside.
And they like their cubes too.
I sealed the door when I left to keep out ignorant meddlers.
That's why Dwemer are so fond of cubes, I don't know.
It's just inside.
They've always sort of been fond of cubes. There it is. Light book. Can't grab it. Got no power. Won't let me press the button.
So tantalizingly close. But trust me, no magic will open that. I'd have had the book already if it would.
So, technology superior to magic then, apparently.
If we can restore the steam
These Dwemer shit anyway.
I'm certain I can open it. As you'll see, that's easier said than done. This way to the boilers.
Didn't just find one of these cubes. I mean, okay, that's just a proper cube on and it opens rather than a proper cube on and have to leave the cube in position. Control console. Because gears.
Charm, the city of 100 towns. In its day, it was the largest of the great Dwemer archives, and perhaps the most advanced. In the old stories, when the Nords came to conquer,
So Dwarven Atlantis, basically.
Submerged the entire city beneath the sea until the invaders
I think it was
gave up.
submerged in Morrowind, I don't think it existed.
But the city was a marvel of Dwemer engineering. Now reduced to this. As you can see, most of the lower levels of the city are flooded. But it isn't hopeless. The old Dwemer pumps still see 4 house hellmouths.
Oh no, he's seen the Dwemer spec swimming around.
Provide steam to the room upstairs. They're shut down, but they still respond to the control cubes. So, if we can find 4 more cubes, we can turn.
Methinks the cubes are a power generator.
Steam power to the room upstairs. Then I should be able to open the book's protected case. Bring that cube. We'll need it.
They now have 1 cube.
Yes, here we are. This device shows the location of 4 more cubes in this section.
Is it?
Looks like most of the cubes were moved to the lower levels, perhaps to try to control the flooding before the city was abandoned.
Or the Dwemer, they could have just made more
Suggests that the
cubes.
city must have originally sunk during the first cataclysm of Red Mountain. Or that the Dwemer's servitors continued to try to preserve the city after their creator's disappearance. 3 of the cubes are through here. This seems like a sensible place to start. You should be able to unseal this door with the control cube I gave you.
Teaching you how to use cubes now. Well, 1 cube. Hello, Robo Spiders. And Elephant is super spamming magic. Something no player can ever do, because no player will ever have enough magic to spam stuff like that. Subtlety, Nello. I know you're not good at it.
These must be the great workshops of Nachardak. Impressive, even in ruins. In the city's days of glory, it was reputed to be able to assemble a complete automaton in a single day. Much of the Dwemer's army in the Battle of Red Mountain must have come from here.
I remember to pick up my cube later. Oh my, it did just run past me and it doesn't even notice me. Now it notices me because I've stupidly stood up, but it bumped into me and didn't notice me. I don't think the Dwemer know what House Telvanni is. Uh-oh. I need to turn that off. We need to go find the cubes. Nope. Uh-oh. I didn't even... I should have seen that coming. And there's another one that's gonna wake up. Oh no, that's just a static one. Normally, if you're in the charging device, they're normally active. They also tend to have Daedric arrows on them for some reason. Yeah, it must be just an inactive, totally inactive. Water damage, we'll say. Ooh. Not that you don't need it all when you got the bridge open. I just saw a chest. It's only worked once, that key. Oh. Sure, everyone has more cubes than I do. You know, just don't have any cubes. Oh. Yes, Neloth. You said you've explored the Dwemer before. Did you not know that they just spam... They love their spiders. They like to pervert nature and make robo-spiders. They much like arrows, more like. One day it will work again. There's probably like a 1 in 100 chance of working. Oh. Found a sweet spot. Woo. More fake cards. More inventory spam. So they unfortunately take up the entire top end of... I mean, technically... You'll have to be careful. I can swim. I don't give a shit about you. Neloth. I can swim. I can live underwater, you can't.
Let's see where this leads.
Ah! He needs higher water level. Gotta grab my cube. I now have my third cube. Isn't it an interesting little dungeon?
With the water level this high,
That's fine.
we can swim across the collapsed part of the passage and reach the other side.
I'm assuming Neloth's a glow. Oh. Dwemer sheet. that's definitely not a static one.
Very good. By my count, you found a total of 4 cubes. Assuming you haven't dropped any.
I mean, I've seen... You know, I've never technically played Morrowind, weirdly. I played it through Morrowind Oblivion. I do own Morrowind, obviously, but... And obviously I have it installed. I mean, why not? It's like... a few gigs, most. It's tiny. Probably because it looks hideous, and... Well, there's like very little, few sound files, so it's probably not even particular. You know, so it's not going to be like... Because a lot of Skyrim size comes from the voice files, actually. And then also a lot from like HD textures. You know, two things Morrowind has absolutely not. Okay, I lie, it has some voice acting. I mean, it has like "we're watching you" scum line at the Ordinator Guard's side. And it's, you know, it's not like "we're watching you scum." No, it's "we're watching you scum." Well, you know, there's a dramatic pause. A rather sizable dramatic pause. You know, it's not even... Wheels at Law has the guards say the same line, but they have an even more dramatic pause. They, you know, you think they finish talking to you and then they say scum. No point activating these yet. Still gotta get more cubes. Yeah, still need more cubes. So that's where I need to go to. Oh, balusters. Yep. 2 dead balusters later, because they can, a pair of them can stun lock you, basically stagger every hit. If you notice they time it right, it can be really annoying. And of course they ignore armor, so they always do like the same amount of damage regardless. I'm just wondering why my ads aren't showing up on my video. I should be getting ads. I don't know if it does actually. Maybe it's ran out of video ads. And so, because it, you know, it should have shown an ad before, but it hasn't. Next time Skyrim crashes, I'll have a look, but... There we go. Something is causing it to crash. I don't know what it is. Ugh. The problem is these bloody script crashes are the more annoying ones. We've got to go in Task Manager to shut it down because it doesn't actually let me click the thing. Just gonna no, it does say it is monetized. Just checking advanced settings. I'm sure I put like pre-video ads on. Display ads over. Yeah, skippable video ads. Down like. So. Why it's not, I don't know. Much like why it's doing that script thing. Because I have no orphan script, so it's not that. I don't... Because that basically is saying script is calling on asset that doesn't exist, but... I don't even have that many scripts running. I'll have to have a look in the script cleaning utility. Because I've never had so many. So I'm gonna have a look in a script cleaning utility. You know, have a look, but I've never had this many before, ever. Hell, I've had like maybe 1, 2 before in like 700 hours of Skyrim. And yet, suddenly now I'm suffering them like every 5 minutes. Why, I don't know. And why they only happen once as well. It's not like it's...
The last cube is somewhere in here. Hope it won't require more swimming around in this... What was that? Hey, challenge the master wizard of the House Talbot. I guess that must be the pump activator up there. But how to reach it? We'll need to get all 3 of these bridges down in order to reach the
really? Really now? Huh? You forget? Oh, I was doing the thing like quick buy doesn't work. You know, quick draw is kind of odd because it doesn't really work. I say, I don't think it's quick loop because I've ran quick loop long enough to know it's not quick loop. You know, it might be a script that hasn't turned off that's looking for an asset that's decided to, well... The question is where its control is up there. Ah, that's where I got to go. I'll go there. That side. Ah, that's where I gotta go. Look, now off. I'm not doing this your way. Yeah, because apparently climbing out is forbidden. I'll wait for shout to recharge. Hello, Mr. Pirate Chicken. Just had a script crash, so no worry. No, we don't now off. What's that? Didn't need to get all the fridges down now off? Yeah. Master Wizard of House Telvanni. I just shout my way across. Shouting is underrated. I hope we've got a cube left. Because it's sort of a weird, awkward, free switch puzzle. One does activates 2 things sort of thing. Or you could just shout your way across like I did. Do I like their booby traps? I really like their booby traps. Look at them. Look at them! I mean, I'm not stupid enough to ever... I mean... Look at that and tell... Oh. Why's the water come up? Oh, Neloff. I thought you didn't want to swim through this scum. Had to make sure I grabbed the cube. Pump failed. Huh. Taking that one out was to fail the pump, so... Well... Or you could... I mean, it is... You don't even have to shout! You can just jump over the rocks! Oh, I feel like such an idiot now. Oh no! Water's rising! Oh no! I feel like such an idiot. I mean, I could have just jumped. You can just jump over it. You don't even need to cheat your way across. Oh no, there's lower cubes. I need to find a lower pump. Then I need to put those into the lower cubes. Nope. Spear. worked a second time! Maybe the more you use it, the better chance it has of working. Yeah, there must be something down there. There is something down there. Name is Sharkling, so I can do. No, I can't even. Oh, is that disabled or yeah? Can't just be as simple as putting it in the two. What else? He said there was 4 pumps. Ah, there is 4.
As much as I enjoy this place, I'm ready to see if I can actually remove those protective gates. You do still remember why we're here.
Yes, Nelov. Why you can't do this bit yourself, I don't know.
That seems to have done it. Good. It took longer than I hoped, but at least it's finally done. Look out! Another steam centurion!
Oh, it T-posed out. Boom. Boom. Dead.
I'm going to head back upstairs and see if the reading room has steam. So, it should be a simple matter to release the book.
Turning that, taking that. I'll come back for the cube. I'll come back for the cube. It's the simple answer. I'll come back for him. I'll pick up my cube. Why would I forget my cubes? I mean, went to all this effort to get the cubes. I might as well come back for the cubes. I'd probably say cube more time in this video than I've ever said before in my life. So. Press the button. Oh, it only worked once.
Yes. The steam is blowing. Now, good as it was. At last. I hope it was. I bet.
Oh, in we go.
My guest. You deserve it.
There must be better ways of reading these things. Oh, Apocrypha is a weird place.
I know you, champion.
Yes, hello,
The
hello.
argument in Flame was only the beginning. This is Apocrypha.
I could probably get through the entire place before he's finished talking, because he doesn't half take his time.
Say to your thirst for knowledge in the endless stacks of my library. If you tire of this search, read your book again to return to your mortal life. For a time, the learned Apocrypha will go back. It is your fate.
Wait. And chapter 2. Yeah, it is really trippy. Whether these are supposed to be like Cthulhu, I don't know. I don't know whether they're intentionally Cthulhu-like, but... Oh, there is a lot of them. They have like their own special magic. And they split. One is supposed to be a shadow. Oh, that's where I'm taking damage from. Yes, glass arrows are like unwieldy huge. Like, it's like firing a shield, it's kind of ridiculous. Oh, I didn't even have to fight all of them. There's fonts of stamina and fonts of magicka, but there's no fonts of health, unfortunately. Sneaky, sneaky. There's another one. I saw it cloak. There it is. Something's there. Told you there was another one. Speedy cookies on that one. Can't do anything with this humor. Asymmetrical book stacking, how weird. Great, no human being would ever stack books this way. Oh no, not another twisting corridor. Oh, where did you... Why didn't you decloak earlier? Cloak that's like really quite hard to see. No, I missed my chance to go on some ridiculous bending walkway. No, it's coming back. Oh, just trip out. I mean, it's appropriate. I mean, it is a Daedra realm, which should be ridiculously weird. Yeah, it should sort of be what it's good at, is to be ridiculously... trippy extending corridor. I'm probably out of arrows now, so... They tend to have like rare books on them as well, so... Bending! The corridors, they're bending! Monies. What does a Daedra need money for? Who knows? Oh, it's bending again. Oh. Wait. Oh, it's curved back around on myself. Oh. Yeah, it's avoids those tentacles. Stretch up. Oh. Fire. Bow and arrow. There we go, got them both. Oh, there's another one. There's one closer to me that I didn't even see. Okay, apparently he didn't see me either. Well, this ain't weird, is it? What boon do I get from reading this book? Because you get a little bonus perk if you get this book. If you read the books. You get a choice of 3. Some more useless than others. Oh.
Well done, my champion. Your journey
Oh, my reward's Hermes Moore.
has finally led you
And his goat eye.
here to my realm, as I knew it would. Your progress in sustaining my Arkhama is
5 hours later.
been
Seriously.
rapid.
I mean, I know you're a Daedra, I know time doesn't really bother you, but if you're dealing with mortals, maybe speed up a bit. I mean, I could be a Dunmer and live forever, but I'm sure I want food during one of your conversations.
You also are.
I don't know, Sharklings, no one knows how long they live. They're a Sharkling, no one knows.
To learn how to bend the world to your will.
5 hours later. Mayus Mora.
To use your power as Dragonborn, to bend the world to your will.
Not really, Ben Will is pretty pointless.
Here then, use the knowledge you need, although you did not know you needed it. The second word of power. Use it to bend the wills of
I'm just trying to remember where you get the third word.
your purpose. But this is not enough. Mirak knows the final.
No, he can
word
do pointless
of
dragon
power.
riding.
Without
Except no, he can't, he gets stuck as well. Because of Mirak. Of course, she gets stuck as well.
Mirak served me well, and he was.
What's your price this time? Killing Septimus? I mean, that wasn't hardly a price. I think we all wanted that nutter gone.
As he wields, but all knowledge has its price. You please me, champion.
Trust me, I'm not going to be like champion of like every Daedra at some point. I'm not going to fight over you. I mean, what happens when the Dragonborn dies? I mean, you're in like the favour of every single Daedra. I mean, you've sold your soul to Azura. You're Hermes Mora's champion. You know, they're just two of the more major ones that you go. No, it isn't Azura that you sell your soul to. It's Nocturnal you sell your soul to. Azura you help out. Meridia you help out.
I know you will. And then
It's a scar.
I will give you the knowledge that you seek.
Now can I pick a perk?
Then
Oh,
the
well, save. You do not want to go through his speeches again.
He holds the secrets that will
you're gonna-
be mine.
And his eye just sort of turn around with you. Oh, there we go. Perks popping out. Which perk do I pick? Force, Flame, Frost. No, the whole point of it is to knock them off. That never kills anything. I don't. To be honest, it is the most useful one because, well, Fusrodar isn't the most useful of the shouts. It's the only one you can actually use more than once a minute. Too short time. I don't know if that says to Skyrim when you're actually, well, on read the book from Skyrim. So I've actually read them.
Different people have very different experiences when reading these books.
Don't tell me more.
You're still acting surprisingly sane, too. What did she have to say? He must... What secrets could they have worth keeping from old Mora?
Yes, that's kind of exactly what everyone else must think.
Hermes Mora learned some fascinating new ways to skin a hawker, and you become the second... Well, that gives me a lot to think about. need to get back to town.
Basically, he just helps you.
Some idea.
You then find all of that. Well, sort of helps. I mean, he is a Telvanni. He sort of word sort of help applies. I'm gonna go get my cubes. Needs more cube. Need more cubes. My cubes. Take the pump ones first, so I don't think you can take them while the water's off. Cube. Cube. Leave it from whence it came. There we go. We are now out, going to leave a little Dwemer dungeon. Oh, the pedestal doesn't even go back down. Clearly it must lock in place. Oh, Skyrim's crashed. No, I'm just going to check the script utility because I'm really getting a bit confused as to why it's crashing this often. It shouldn't be. Script cleaner, save tool, that's the one. Open. Quick save. So I'm starting to think Whirly to beaters don't clean up, so I might as well clean them up. Yeah, no, that definitely didn't work. Ugh. Wait a second. 100,000 script instances? I can't believe that. 100,000, bring up my level 890. 147,000. That seems, about pretty much fresh save. I'm just checking. 60, about 70,000. And so I'm just wondering what's making it crash so much. What the hell is default 2-state activator? Oh, I think that's a working one. That is 2 of them, so... Yes, yes. I don't think Worldly to Beta cleans itself up particularly well. There, that might be better. That might stop it. Because I think it's trying to call on things that don't exist anymore. So I'm just basically just checking. Sorry about. It's all dead screen to you, I know. I'm sorry, but I'm just basically checking everything's actually cleaned up. Yes, he's. Yes. Just checking, because I'm obviously never actually done Whirly to Beta very much. But I've only done it twice and one of the saves is gone, so. Because I don't think it cleans itself up particularly well, so that should. Hopefully that'll be more stable now. Just gotta remember to clean up. Actually, load the quick save. So, back into Skyrim. Sorry about that one. Hopefully that'll be a bit more stable. Oh yay! Actually, ads are working. Yay! I was granted it's only like a 10-second ad, but you know, and weirdly enough, for a console game, for a console I will never own. I mean, I just delete these backups because they're kind of annoying. As you can see, I did sort of create the save like 3 times, so I now have my cubes, I can now leave. I just gotta delete them, huh? You know, it's good to make the back. Oh, no. It's not crashing again, is it? Nope, it did a little. You obviously can't see it because I've got the mouse hidden, but it actually did. It did the little loading wheel, which made me think it had crashed. You know, it might not do that now. I've make a quick save before I go outside. Oh, fucking phantasmal chest! I have never found that. Yeah, okay, there's a lesson. Don't click on load screens, because apparently they can make it fake crash. Crash that I actually just experienced and prompted me to go and... And I can't let you drag around there, we go. Land bitch. Wait, Krolsuha? I'm sure he was like a random leveled one before, and now he's actually a proper serpentine like he's supposed to be. Yeah, it's the unofficial patch. Stay away from the bite. Land bitch. Also, I hope never to see a magma dragon again because they are ridiculous. They are like just like this. You see this great fireball streaking through the sky, and you know what it is. It's do I actually have a resist? Yes. Next, well, healing. Save a level up for an emergency. Don't let the bite hit you because the bite really hurt. In fact, the bite is probably fatal. Oh shit. Going into kill mode. I hate when it does that. Oh, he's dead now. But they have to complete their last animation before they die. They're kind of quite annoying like that. Oh, I can use Daedra. Well, I'm actually allowed to absorb the soul of this one. Mirat's not going to come and steal it. It's... I guess the whole purpose of Krolsuha is to actually is to give you a power to actually learn the second word of that. And holy crap, look at that recharge time. I mean, it's actually like 86. It's worse, you know, it's almost as bad as one of the summons. You know what? I never even bought that one. Let's see if Dernaby even so she did say Tamriel, so... Yeah. No. You have to call her in Skyrim. Guess she doesn't like ash clouds. You can go back to Raven Rock and resupply. So I need more potoins. Well, I don't need more potoins, I want more potions. Potoins are, well, let's just say they're bad for you. Like drugs, but not addictive, but they do as much damage as drugs do. Like a non-addictive, but very deadly drug, effectively. Yep, is that nil? Is that nil off? Yep. Didn't make very far progress, did I? I'm keeping your cubes. I mean, now has his own little side quest relating to, well, Forks Carius, actually, sort of semi-related to it. What the? Oh, it's just an ashborn. It's just an ashborn. It's nothing to be afraid of. It's just an ashborn. I thought it was going to be one of those brigands, which I don't have the firepower to kill. Oh, Ash Hunter. Which I'm just gonna look and immerse this creature's settings. Again, wrong button because I'm playing Fallout. Ugh. This creatures because they are just so spongy. Yeah, Skelly Resurrections on creature toggles, don't need difficulty adjustments. Ugh. This will only... Yeah, let's turn off extend the stats. Maybe that'll make it less spongy. I mean, it's still pretty spongy, but it probably doesn't affect ones that already exist. But as you can see, Ashborn takes like, what, 3 shots? Oh, granted, I think Nelf was helping, but didn't take anywhere near as many hits. Because immersive creatures are kind of really spongy for some reason. I don't say, I've never actually really considered it before, because I've never particularly noticed this, because mainly because I've been playing mostly on my level 9, it's like really ridiculously overpowered. She's pretty much invincible. Probably about the only thing that could actually kill her is that the dragons bite repeatedly. Oh, Ashborn died. Throw a fireball at it. Wait. Oh. Wait a second. Oh, I can't even drag her. Actually, I'm going to conveniently mark my current location on the map because she is a real bitch and a half to find. So let me move up and move my map marker to where I was. Because she can be a real bitch to find. And you can see your map marker is a nice blue one. Maybe it'll even give me the quest-wise wardle. That would be really helpful, because...
Have you seen Verona?
No, I haven't. Actually, I have. I just saw her.
Tell her I want apple cabbage stew with some canis root tea.
Okay. Why don't you just make your own tea?
What? Make my own tea? I am a master wizard of the House Telmon. Other people make tea for me. Obviously not, or you would have a cup of tea in your hands. I suppose you want to be asked nicely. Very well. Please, O hero of Skyrim.
It's about as nicely as a Telvanni get. Because if you look, I'm just going to stick that quest as active. The reluctance to it. I mean, it makes me go to Raven Rock anyway, so it's kind of beneficial, but as you can see, it does not put a map marker on. And she can be in like a semi-random spot, because she is in like this really, really weird spot. I mean, and I think she does despawn as well. Just gotta search you. Fine. What I don't know is if Special Edition has a toggle sprint, but whether it has quick loot, I don't know. I don't know if it's got that.
Verona yet? I could rarely... Dead? Well, that's annoying. How did she die? There are more and more of those things showing up around here lately. I suppose you'll have to find me a new steward. Try Raven Rock. They are in awe.
I know they aren't.
I'm sure almost anyone would be willing.
They say don't go near you because you're a nutter.
Well, somebody needs to get me a new steward. It might as well be you.
Why not you useless apprentice?
I don't want to help a master wizard of House Tel. Once word gets out, there will be a lot of...
Oh, no there won't.
Someone with a brilliant mind and a robust physique that is blindly obedient would be ideal. Oh, and they need to know how to brew tea. Wolves always waters it down.
How do you water down tea? That's kind of how you make it. You put the leaf in, you pour hot water on it. That's how you make tea.
The ignorant think it is only a place of ash and lava.
Well, that's what it is now.
Rolling green plains, swamps,
It
and
had.
hills too.
Keyword.
It is the only place where silt striders can be found. Although I managed to transplant a few here when I arrived. When the city of Vivek was destroyed, it took decades for us to rebuild. We are still but a shadow of our glorious...
I don't think Vivek was rebuilt. I think it's still a smoking crater.
There is the big island of Vardenfell and the coastal mainland. House Telvanni has its properties on Vardenfell. I've never been to the mainland myself.
I think that's a subtle reference to how Morrowind you never actually go to the mainland, really. Well, you do technically go to the city. One of the cities.
It's the homeland of the... We built great works there.
And in Oblivion, they all call themselves Dark Elves. Go figure.
Many of them are destroyed now, either by Red Mountain or the Argonian invasion.
Well, you treated them like slaves, you know, subhuman slaves or submersed slaves. I think they were going to get pissed off eventually and kill you all.
We're too young to remember the Nerevari. Defeated Degarthur and saved us all from the Blight.
There we go, now his little tidbits about Morrowind
Don't
are
take
over.
too long finding me a steward.
Yes, yes, Naggy. Now I can remove my marker. But, so she can be a real bitch, because I think she despawns. And it's not on the route you would take. You know, it sort of goes a lot further north than you think it would. It's kind of an awkward one to do. I'm sure once word gets around, everyone will be fleeing town trying not to be his steward. I think I have to find a drunkard. Well, yes, drunkard's good. Cliff Racer. They were some, you know, apparently Cliff Racers was like the most annoying thing ever in Morrowind. Because, well, there are loads of, I mean, if they're anything like Sky Oblivion, they're not as bad. But they're still pretty annoying because there's there is loads of them. You cannot outrun them because they're fast little buggers. And, well, in the original Morrowind there was a stupid hit-miss system. You know, you could hit something directly with an arrow and it could still miss. You know, because Morrowind systems were a bit archaic, I think is the word to use. Holy crap, those snow elf arrow holster is huge. I mean, look at it. It's wider than my shark ass. My shark butt is smaller. Ash Hunter, Blank Squib. But these fly nice and straight. Just no else can make such good arrows. Ancient Fulmer. And you sweeps. Sweeps. Morrowind enemy. Who died? Put that away. Don't need no warehouse no more. Why, may as well get him digging.
Sit with me? Sorry, I've just... The name's Rollin. I've got to find out.
Yeah, that was the city you go to in Mournhold. I think it's Mournhold anyway. The Tribunal DLC takes place there.
But this whole thing became a disaster. You come out of the Northern Ashlands, you don't expect things to go easy, you know. But this
2
was
pickaxes.
something
Why has he even got that one? The Nordic one ain't gonna break.
When I first got to Kolbjorn, you couldn't even see it. Dug out a pile of the stuff taller than me just to find it.
And that's the excuse for why pretty much everything that you see on the bottom half of Solstheim in Morrowind is gone. Because the ash buried it all.
Even if it was, the ash storms fill it in faster than you could. You think I've got that kind of money? Takes money to make money, all that rot. There's a lot of... What are you... We can sort out the details. Do you have the gold?
I go with the monies.
It's all here. I'll head back to... Pleasure doing business with you, partner. I'll see you soon.
I don't know if he's a Morrowind character or whether he... His family name probably is. I mean, they like to do that with Dunmer. I mean... You know, it's something they like to do with the Dunmers, have the family names. I mean... I mean, one of the Fighters Guild guys in Oblivion, losing my mind now, but he was related to one of the ones from the from Morrowind, Helm of Orien Bearclaw, which is ridiculous, by the way. Much like the Bloodword Helm, I think it might even be the same mesh or very similar. They're both equally ridiculous bits of headwear.
The Lori over at the Iron Farm should be still mixing potions for seeking that sort of thing. Far west end of town. I can't believe I've been stuck here this long.
Well, you can move around. You don't have to. Oh wait, no, you are. You guarding the counselor.
Oh, fine. Here you go.
Spare some coin for a lost. Thank you, Outlander. I was one of the Redderin Guard. A few years ago, I was out on patrol. They sprung from the ground with no warning. Unfortunately, I'd left the other guardsmen behind. There isn't a single night that passes where I don't... I'd saw off my own leg for a second. He couldn't pay me enough to do that.
Even the beggar.
Bless you, Sarah.
Even the beggar does not want to work for Neloth, and Neloth thought he had people alive.
Want to buy anything? Mining here? No. However, it's an amulet that was... They gave them to their workers. They're no longer being made, so they could be anywhere. If you find any while you're exploring Soul, don't be ridiculous. Who would run this mask around at the retching Netch? Someone there might be crazy enough, or drunk enough, to do it.
Basically find a pisshead. I don't know if that's lost on anyone who isn't British. It's what we call drunkards.
What do you need?
You're just a flavor NPC.
If you're looking for any... Not on your life. I'd sooner try to swim back to Windhelm. Remember, I have plenty of potions and ingredients.
Azura's wisdom.
It's pretty...
Welcome to and leave my farm? No, thank you. Well, take a look at what I have, and maybe we can make a deal.
Ale. Ember. Why can you take all the shit? Oh yeah, because Dunmer went, the kind of general stores. Fireball. Yeah, right. Flesh on still at 28.
Another day of misery. I always have plenty of food for sale.
Bum quarter. I'm wondering if one of these bums will be...
Don't pity me. Doesn't everyone pity the hope? I used to be a miner. When the mine dried up, I was lost. I have that fetcher Geldis one. If I want to spend my last bag of coins getting drunk, you can if you can get that stubborn mule to let me into the niche. Would he give me skooma? I might do it for some skooma. Skooma. Lovely skooma. But I'd sooner give it up than go work for Neloth. That Dunmer is crazy.
Even a skooma addict won't go. Then again, I think the Dunmer like a skooma. I mean, Balmorra Blue is a ridiculously potent form of skooma. And guess where Balmorra is? Oh yeah, it's on Vardenfell. It's a Dark Elf place. It's a Dunmer place. Retching Netch, because I didn't even know Netches had mouths. Move along, Outlander. Because I'm an Outlander now, apparently. Because, you know, I'm always an Outlander. Hey.
I work for Mogul.
Oh, you. I can't even ask you. I think he's the one you actually do have to go.
If you're dealing... Not on your life. I'd have to be truly desperate to do that.
Trust me, I've talked to the truly desperate and even they're not willing to do it.
Good to see you again. What can I get you?
How about a
Vendel Severin.
to the teeth?
A pleasure to meet you. I'm afraid we're completely out of ammo for me. Sounds like you've had a rough day.
There's no reason to burden you with my
I've
troubles.
never seen him in here before.
How about I just settle for some Maztea and we'll forget I mentioned it?
I've never seen Valeth in here before,
Miserable.
ever.
Just miserable. This island's nothing but a pile of rubble. Don't lie. Every day it's the same thing. What kind of a life is that? Oh, believe me. But I'm not sure I could do... We've already lost my mother. We lived in a settlement, perhaps, even though the Argonian invasion ended a long time ago. To put it simply, they attacked our settlement and... My father needs... Besides, Neloth is looney a skooma addict.
Even a skooma addict,
He
you
wanted
know.
my father to report a white mammoth alive. You could try Drover's Relvy. He came in here asking my father if he needed any odd jobs.
He's real. Must be really
Kind
desperate.
of desperate. Keep yourself
Welcome to the
safe.
Retching Netch, Outland. Have you seen the book? Oh, she used to be richer than Council and Morva. As much as I love making coin, I can't watch her do that anymore. I won't. I suppose you're right. If she wants to spend, tell her she's welcome back any time. Are you nuts? Neloth is crazy. Or he talks to mud crabs.
I don't know. They never really talked to a mud crab and sold some things. Because mud crab merchant was... Yeah, there was a mud crab merchant. I don't know if it talked. I think it did.
Lately seems to be hard up for coin. Come back any time. My doors are always open.
I'd be on the first ship off this island if I had the coin.
How's business, Glover?
Vendel Severin. A pleasure to meet you, Severin.
Oh, hello. Now, why would I want to work for House Telvanni? Besides, Neloth is a madman.
Yeah, wouldn't even go for Telvanni, and Neloth in particular is really bad. Yes.
I have a message for you.
What about you?
You haven't seen Crushes. No. They don't exactly grow on trees. Look, if you see Crushes, tell him to give me that pickaxe back, and I'll pay you for the trouble. Gods, that's rich. Work for Neloth.
No one will work for Neloth.
You look able to venture outside. I could never leave Adro behind, and he will never leave Lerol. Besides, I'd never work for Neloth. I heard he cut the heart out of his former apprentice.
Neloth.
Years ago, I had sent an important folio to the first edition book. They sent it back to me recently, but yes, the damn thing sunk right off the coast of Solstheim. Can you?
How does that thing even dock in Raven Rock? It's too big.
On his hands and knees. Before he died, he told the Veteran Guard about the wreck, and
should have used an Imperial ship. It's smaller.
no idea how much it hurts losing such a precious heirloom.
Always glad.
Oh, let's see if you. Oh, you can ask him.
I'm perfectly content with my current position.
Ah, very diplomatic.
Remember, we are watching.
Oh! Script error. This is driving me absolutely nuts. The problem is, it doesn't tell it. Loading up again. The problem with a script error is it doesn't tell you which script is having a fart out. I'm trying to call on something that doesn't exist. Yeah, we're gonna have to. Oh, task manager, go! Oh, go away, task manager. Oh, task manager's in the way. Sorry. I'm gonna have to look into that because, you know, deeper into that because that's driving me absolutely nuts. I've never had it before.
Worker on. You mean leave Raven? Sure. On second thought, never mind. I can get. Well, I've never. Sorry to run, but I'm off to my new job.
I work for Mogul.
I don't think he realises what he's gotten himself into.
Welcome to the wretched next. Have you seen? As much as I love making awesome. Tell her she's welcome back anytime.
Oh, I might have one friend to bed for the night.
What news? Welcome to the wretching. Sure thing. It's yours for. I'll show you to your room. Right this way. Safe travels, Outlander.
Which way is it?
Always glad to have.
I don't know if it's the back one or the side one. Nope. Must be this one. I do like how in Solstheim everyone goes to a pub at night. It's kind of, you know, it's actually a social place in the entire town. So Whiterun sort of think does it as well.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Like a lot of Whiterun goes to the pub at night.
Your father, or is it me?
He's never been the same since my mother died. I don't think he ever wants me to feel the pain he suffered.
Your visit here.
At some point, you're going to have to choose. No matter the outcome, I'll always respect your decision.
Welcome to the Wretching Netch Corner Club.
What news do you bring from Port? I had my suspicions that he was undead. It's a shame. There are quite a few tales of General Curious' exploit. Councillor Morvain told me to give this to you if you made it back in. Better than a soldier's pay, so you should be thankful.
It's not from your father.
It can be. Even the most experienced warriors can fall. They usually didn't amount to much, but they make my job. Some of my own men have become quite accustomed to despise the stuff myself. It's powerful, tremendously addicting. If I knew where they were stashing the bottles, I'd put an end to it myself.
He'll turn up sooner or later.
I certainly hope so.
We're gonna take away that beer. I mean, we're taking away the god's beer, they're miserable enough as is. And I know you come in for a drink, so... You know, it's kind of, you know, it'd be kind of hypocritical. He'll turn up sooner or later. I mean, it's hidden in a barrel somewhere, but...
Obey our laws, or suffer the consequences.
You're trying to speak to me.
Ravenlock have proven most invigorating for my husband. I haven't seen him this pleased in many years.
Well... General Store.
It's busier now that things are starting to look up. I guess I might stay a bit longer after all. Speak quickly. Make it quick.
Oh, blacksmith, you might.
You haven't seen Cresh's Corellius, have you? No. They don't exactly grow on. Look, if you see Cresh's, tell him to give me that pickaxe back. Take a look.
Sell some of my shit. Oh, ancient full, ancient gourd! Sell, sell, sell! Where did I find that? Running out of monies. Need to find something cheap. Not too cheap. That'll do. Nope. I need to find something really, really cheap. That'll do.
You tell Cresius he better give that pickaxe back to me, or else.
Yeah, let's do that dungeon. Good. Yeah, well, there's mine, that's the question.
Destroying the ash spawn has made it.
Here we go, into the mine we go. Into the mine. Oh yeah, spider alert, there's always spiders in here, I think.
Damn it, woman. I said to leave me be. Who in the blazes are you? Can't you? Why should I tell you? I don't even know who you are. Maybe. But mark my words. A secret? It killed my great-grandfather and left Raven Rock with a Gratian Kyrelius. He spent it in the East Empire Company called it. My wife and I were cleaning. I found an unsent letter. It describes a discovery that was made in the mine. The East Empire Company must have felt it is. Well, I assume it. Finally, I'm telling you, there's something. Look, time's my enemy. I do. I want to know what happened to Gratian kept a journal of notes. Here's everything I have. The letter, the key. The damn fool doesn't even deserve to have it. The pickaxe was made for mining. I'll bet he stole it from the Skald in the first place. Oh, very well. Here. Tell him I hope he drops the thing on his foot. Look, I know, but I may sound like a crazy. She thinks that old age is. I realize she cares about me, but she has to understand that I can't rest until I find out what happened to Gratian. Be careful down there. Mind can be treacherous.
Ew, spiders already. Ew. Nasty, horrible beasts. Giant rats. Oh, I have no idea. No, why am I trying to go into the mining? You need to go down, down, down. It's the very bottom of the mine. Oh, of course there's a giant spider. Of course there is. Now it's dead. Oh. This is why they stopped mining. Nordic ruins. You're going to get up, aren't you? I love how I can't kill her. Yeah, the Hulk and Draugr are so weak. I mean, even, you know, I think Scourges do level with you somewhat. I think they are. Always just shooting to be safe. I didn't think that looked behind me. Well, doesn't this look dangerous? I believe going into the middle of the room triggers them all. The one thing you don't want to do is trigger Draugr. Oh, he's the one that can see me, of course he is. Death. You know, Hulk and Draugr are sort of supposed to be the top end ones, but they kind of aren't. Because they don't scale like the others. You know, technically the highest level to begin with. Yes, this is why I got Speed Miner. I mean, even with this, it's pretty slow mining still for him. Still pretty slow, but that's why I have this thing. Hell, it's why I made the thing in the first place. I mean, I made it do no damage, so it wasn't an overpowered weapon. I mean, I think it does actually do. I say it's not supposed to do, and it shouldn't under the conditions. It's only my personal tweaks that will make it do damage at high levels. To see it does 0 damage to make up for the fact that it's like really ridiculous swing speed. I mean, you can sort of abuse it to travel at sprint speeds everywhere. It is kind of ridiculous, but yeah, you can sort of have a spaz attack and sort of, well, actually. Yeah, more Draugr. Just waddle back across the bridge. Disable that. Don't want it hitting me, because if you don't know, those soul crystals can be pretty powerful. Giving a bow and arrows. It's like you're supposed to take it out. It's clearly quite a powerful one. To giving you a bow and arrow to take it out. Ow. Those traps like do nothing. Oh, it's a dead end. Oh, this looks weird. Well. Crouching Corellius. Now, the journal Gratians will sort of tell you how, basically tells you what you have to do to get out. Obviously I know how to get out. I mean, it helps if you have like lots of stamina. But it can be quite awkward if you don't. You've got to wait, basically wait. Basically, any power attack done by this thing sends a swipe out in the way you've done it. I don't know if backwards does. No, backwards is sideways. I've never actually used backwards power attacks before, so... I'm pretty sure this dungeon was in Morrowind, but I don't think it was anything like this. I'm pretty sure I saw Blood Skullbarrow on the map. Backwards power attack. I actually did it completely by accident. But hitting anything with a backwards power attack is nearly impossible. But this is actually one of the really weird, unique items, because it's not an enchantment. It never runs out. So you can always sort of spam it. I don't think it's not particularly powerful. I mean, it does decent damage, but it's not particularly powerful. Oh, not the booby traps. At least I can't get diseases from them anymore. Dragon Priest time. This is likely might be the first, right, this is at least the first Solstheim Dragon Priest you're likely to find. He just lies underwater. He's a bit weird as a priest also. Stunlock! No, stunlock him. No. He's not being stun. Oh no, more in Skyrim. Random crash. That was just a CTD, that happens. Basically, I think the way you can tell what's happening on the video is because you obviously don't see the error message pop up, but I think if the screen just freezes, then it's a script crash, and if it just disappears like that, it's a CTD. I mean, the CTDs are to be expected. You know, I think that's what Skyrim tries to use more like... You know, it just overloads. It does that. I expect it to. It's why you quick save often. It's why the golden rule of Bethesda game is save often. Really? 2 sneak attacks and he is dead? Didn't even do half health. Now, these and these cursed versions of his cursed outfit, and the bronze scale robes as well. So that's unusual. Aren't they supposed to turn into ash? I guess because he dies under water. How weird. What a worthless chest, 2 gold. But a curse grieves near Abjuration Scroll to fix, and it's actually a mod that basically makes all Dragon Priests unique, like give them unique shit. And there's a little quest attached with it as well, so it's not just like Dragon Priest crap overall. There is actually another purpose to it. There is a second little quest. I can't quite remember what it's called, but I know it's the only reason I have it is because it's supported by Legacy of the Dragonborn. You know, it sort of adds more collectible shit, and I like collectible shit. Speaking of collectible shit, I'm making a display area mod for not instead of having to build something crap out of a settlement, I'm building an actual interior cell for it. Sort of a museum, you know, Commonwealth Gallery is its sort of working name. But that could take months, because, well, let's just see, I spent about an hour and a half on it yesterday. Made very minor progress. Why? Because it took over like it took about 45 minutes just to find the fucking vault assets I wanted. Because obviously vault makes sense because it's going to be underground, because there's no space for anything on the overworld. Unless you want to stick it in Swampy. And even then that starts causing issues of its own with the Lord and the previous, you know, unique Fallout 4 issue. You know, I'm not going to make people suffer. You know, an exterior cell also limits you to how big it can be. You're not going to pull like the Oblivion, you know, the old-fashioned trick of making the interior, you know, the old TARDIS tactic, making the interior much bigger than the exterior. Like a lot of things in you know, like the earlier Elder Scrolls and Fallouts did that quite a bit. You know, the interior did not sync up with the exterior at all. Hell, I think Fallout 4 does it with Diamond City. I don't think the interior is as small as it should be, because I've got a shot of Pridwin going over it because I wanted a pretty shot of the Pridwin. Not just hovering over the airport, but actually in flight. And Diamond City seems a lot bigger when you're inside it. You know, it's kind of odd. You know, it's when when you obviously go past where the wall should. It's worse I think it's worse when it's. I mean, Diamond City is sort of understandable, but you know, you don't notice it as much. But it's different when you go into a building, or say on the left corner, and then you can go left quite a distance. You know, that's when it starts getting a bit odd. Reavers are intelligent. Oh wait, no, they're not. They're bandits. They can't be.
That's the best you can do.
No. I had to. I mean, why would you not? Ah yes, here's a perfect example of what I was talking about with the EMB earlier. See that? There's a slight yellow tint. With the EMB, it was unfortunately bright yellow. Otherwise, I actually liked the EMB. It sort of gave Skyrim a bit more colour. It sort of fixed the bleakness of Skyrim. Unfortunately, it made Solstheim unplayable, because it made that slight yellow tint, you know, subtle yellow tint, an overwhelming yellow tint, and it was hideous. It was absolutely horrible. And the only way to fix it is to change the weathers. Unfortunately, I kind of like the default weathers of Skyrim. You know, and I can't help but think it wouldn't go too nicely with some DLC either. Well, not DLC mod, like DLC-sized mods. You know, I can't help but think EMB will throw up fits with that as well. Nearing Raven Rock, I can see the bulwark. We'll give the axe back. Oh, sorry, pickaxe back, not the axe. Pickaxe is a different thing. Pickaxe is not really an axe. Short term for pickaxe is pick. Yeah. Anyway, gotta go back to the mine, then go back to Nilo. Gotta find Crassus's house too. Mallory's here.
Find my pickaxe. So, tell you what, since you went through all, I just wanted to remind that codger, now that you've delivered the
Yeah,
message,
it's funny when you realise what he is.
Besides, that pickaxe hasn't done me any good in years. Maybe you can put it to good use.
I mean...
Don't pity me. And don't look at me like that. I know what I could swing a pickaxe. Well then, here. This was something I carried around in happier times. Maybe you can find
At some point, you're going to have to choose. No matter the outcome, I'll always respect your decision.
Yeah, where's Crassus's house? I think it's the last one. Oh, these houses are different on the inside. Because you go up the stairwell, and there's a room there. Yeah. Yeah, these are a bit weird. These are like completely different interior to exterior. Oh, does this one have it as well? No, this is actually... But notice, there was a window out on the outside. There's no window in here.
You're back. Let me see that. Huh, I knew it. Gratian's dead. Now that I have his journal in hand, I can get some close. Thank you. Now, here. It's not much, but it's the best of them. Those cowards left Deck. The moment the ebony mine dried up, they pulled up. Well, you know it as well as I do. I come from... Well, we showed them, didn't we? Mark my words.
Allow me to apologize. To understand how we met one. Cretius is a third generation. By the time Cretius came of age, our home has been in his family for over 200 years. Instead, he stayed on Solstheim and spent... A decade ago, this drove him in... It was. After refusing to allow anyone to bring him food, Councillor Morvain ordered his door to be knocked down before Cretius starved to death. I was a temple priest at the time. I stayed for a while and cared for him. Far from it. In fact, I'm no longer... In all honesty, it came down... I'd prefer not to get into the details. But let's just say our opinions about the current status of the tribunal vary widely. Be careful out there.
Well, depending on what Neverarine did, I'm not convinced any of them are still alive. I'm not sure, but I think... I mean... Vivek might still be alive, but I think Sophocil and Almalexia die no matter what you do. In Tribunal, so I don't know. I'm pretty sure Vivek might still be alive, he's just no longer got his floaty powers. Because he used to just meditate and float there. He's also half Chima and half Dunmer, so he's half what... He actually might be... Now he's lost all that power, he might actually just be full Dunmer now, I don't know. He could be anywhere and no one would know. Who knows, he might still paint himself.
I'm sorry to bother you, but Second Councillor Rano asked me to come find you. He said all he wanted me to do is... Look, this is important. Please, go speak to the Second Councillor as soon as possible.
Well, we've started another questy, but that is now the end of this stream because I'm running out of time. So, put myself on the dock, probably in the same... Oh. Sorry, I kind of have to do it in the same spot. You know, since I'm right next to the same spot, I might as well do it in, like, pretty much the same spot. The only thing different really is the weather, really. I'm kind of in the same spot, so... I like doing stuff like that anyway. That's the end of that. I always double save, just in case one save corrupts itself. That's the end of... Skyrim's already ended. The stream is still going. So, that is the end of the video. Good Oh, wait, no. See you next week. Probably same sort of time. Maybe a bit earlier. I mean, certain factors of the bowels decided to strike. But anyway, more adventures on Little Morrowind next week. Well, it'll probably be even more adventures because it's more adventures this week. But, because, Dragonborn is definitely a proper sized DLC. It's definitely a lot more than Dawnguard was. And a hell of a lot more than Half-Fire's was. But it's called Half-Fire. Well, the file name is called Half-Fires, so that's what I call it. Anyway, that's the end of the video. Stream. Goodbye.